Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with a look at the Hot Toys figure of Han Solo from Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Alright, just looking at this figure standing here on the countertop, gotta say it looks freaking rad. Han Solo is one of the few characters that can be posed in a straight standing there pose, no action pose, and he can just look badass just by standing there. A lot of good work was done on this figure, I think, as far as the details on the costume goes, so I guess we'll focus on that first. The details on the vest look great. The shirt looks good. I like the color of it. The belt is really nice. There's a lot of fun details in it. We'll go for a closer look in a moment. I just want to show you guys everything. The boots, though, I'm not super huge on. As far as articulation goes, I like that they're made of like a softer kind of material, like a leathery kind of boot, which allows the ankle joint to move, but what it does is it looks all, weird and gets wrinkled really easily above the ankle. I don't like how soft it looks. I don't like the weird bend that it can have. But the rest of the figure, like the stripes going down the side of the pants, look really good. The tailoring on the pants, the little stitches going up the side along the red lines look good. The tailoring on the front. And we're just going for a closer look here at the belt. You can see the details on it are freaking fantastic. The texture of the top belt looks great. It contrasts the main gun belt. The little pouches look good. The little silver thing in the front looks good. These little elements, which can pop out, so be careful if you have this. I like that the gun strap there is magnetic, so that's nice. But yeah, same details go around the back. I like the little dotting on the belt. Really tiny little details in here. Also, there's this little piece of foam. I can go ahead and remove that because that's where the droid collar would go. Back of the vest looks good. The little, squared off sections there look nice. Here's just a closer look at the tailoring of it. One other fun thing about this figure that I gotta point out is the shirt. The collar has a little bit of wire going through it, so you can, kind of pose the shirt however you want to, like collar out, or if you want to bring the collar in a bit. Because this section here, the wiring's not great at the moment. I gotta pinch it a bit more, but there you go. You get the general idea. While we're here, we can look at his head, which is pretty good. It's not 100% amazing likeness, but you get it. Like when you look at it, you don't need to be a snob and be like, oh, that's not Harrison Ford. I mean, you look at it and you go, oh, it's Han Solo. You don't look at it and go, hey, it looks like Steve Buscemi or something. But it's not completely Harrison Ford. I don't know, something about, I don't know what really. The wrinkling of the brow really reads like Harrison Ford. That looks good. The nose looks good. Something about the mouth, maybe something about the eyes. I'm not sure, but still, the fact that it's, you look at it and can tell it's Han Solo means it's good enough. But if you are a likeness snob, there is some stuff to, there are some nits to pick. However, the chin scar looks great. The paint of the lips, the skin surface looks really nice as far as creating, the Hot Toys look of skin. The eyeballs look nice and glassy. The eyebrows look good. I love the wrinkling in the forehead. And the sculpt of the hair is really nice. They did a good job capturing his hairstyle. As far as sculpted hair goes, it's really, really strong. A lot of details in the surface, especially in the back, and in the way it kind of parts. The sideburn looks good. So yeah, I'm really satisfied by all that. The figure already comes with relaxed palm hands, but they give you an alternate set of hands. You've got the sort of left grip hand and the right gun grip hand with the trigger finger. Then they give you the same versions of those hands as gloved hands. Then you get the grip hands, presumably for when the Hot Toys cockpit comes out, and you can have him, grip stuff like the light speed lever and stuff like that. And then we get relaxed palm, gloved hands. Yeah, gloved on the inside. The little section there looks really good. I like the little dots on the top of the fingers there. Really good work, including the little wrinkling of the kind of leathery material. He also comes with a little headset, again, for when he's in the cockpit, that you maybe can plug into something, who knows, but if not, the cable can just hang there. And this fits onto the alternate headpiece that is meant to support where the headset would go, not disrupt the hair sculpt of the normal head. So that's a nice touch. The coolest accessory, the one I'm most excited about, is Han's classic blaster. The details on this are very nice. You know, I've seen like replicas of it in real life and toy replicas and whatnot, but as far as little Hasbro accessories, you never get anything this detailed. So it's nice to really have a toy of this blaster. It's this little, but this detailed. The handle's nice, the little silver and gold paint, little copper elements. Looks really, really good. Also comes with the droid collar. There it is. It's little. And lastly, we got the wrist pegs. Well, not lastly, because we also have the figure stand. The figure stand is very easy to assemble. It just has like this one piece. That's the little arm. It plugs into any grate you want. It's a little tight. I said it was easy, but maybe it's not. Hey, there we go. So that's the arm. But also the little nameplate is removable. And then you could take any other Hot Toys that you get, like Obi-Wan or Han, Chewie, and put all those bases together to make a bigger base that they all can stand on. Articulation on this figure is kind of interesting. His right elbow joint was really tight and took a lot of elbow grease to bend it a little bit, whereas his like mid-torso is really loose. I find his shoulder joints to be really tight as well. His ankle joints are a little loose, so it's a mixed bag here of tight and loose. But I'm just gonna put in the droid collar there. Yep, that was easy. And I'll show you guys whether the blaster goes in or not easily, or if it requires any additional work, because it does look like it's laying pretty flat, so you have to kind of pry it a bit. Yep. But hopefully once I've pried it, yeah, the blaster does seem to, it's a little snug. Still has a little bit more to go, so that's a pretty tight holster. So definitely kind of jam it in there real good. So I'm just going to pop off his hair. The hairpiece is magnetic. There's the magnet on the top of his little flat section there. And there you go. That was easy. And then just for funsies, I'll put on his little headset. And that really does just fit right in there. It looks pretty good. Here's a shot of Han with the Hot Toys Chewie figure because, well, duh, they're friends, and I just want to show you guys what Han and Chewie look like together. So, there you go. All in all, this is a really solid release. I may have nitpicked his face a little bit, but I mean, it looks like freaking Han Solo. And despite the fact that a lot of his joints are really tight, the articulation on this is still strong. I mean, I'd rather be a little tight and require some work than be super loosey-goosey, although his torso is a bit loosey-goosey. But the articulation allows you to get him in some really cool kind of poses as far as like the attitude of just like a head tilt or like the shoulder tilt, you know. I mean, there's a lot just to that right there. And then you can, you know, bend one of his legs a bit and kick the other one out. I mean, there's a lot of personality just in a stance and a shoulder slant and a head tilt. And this figure really succeeds from that sort of thing. I'm really happy with it. As far as like the standard Hot Toys price goes, I think you're getting a good bang for your buck. I mean, it certainly represents the costume, this iconic look, as it did in the film. You get a healthy amount of accessories, the kind of accessories you would expect from the standard Han Solo figure. There isn't a deluxe like 2-pack with Chewie that comes with like the Stormtrooper blaster and the belt and all that. I like this one that I got right here though. Looks rad on the shelf. Details in the face and hair are great. Costume looks great. I've said all that. I love it. So thanks for watching, everybody, and follow me on Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff.